And that's the rest day done and finished, and we are back on the start line for stage 10. Stage 10. This week is some lumpy days, but no mountains until right at the end. TT on Saturday, which is good. Mixed bag in terms of weather, and there's been a few positives for the Cov during the rest day. So obviously Mitchelton are out, which is a real shame. They've just not had much luck at all. We really feel for them. Matthews is out with the Cov. Kreuzwick is out with the Cov. We all came back negative, which is good. Today we're going for Chimo. So I think Chimo can get over these little walls at the end. It's getting cold now that we're going north, so I've actually ditched the sliders and shorts for trainers and trackies and put underwear on now for the first time since the start of the race, which is disappointing because I was quite enjoying myself.
Superstar!
It's just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. This is Alex Caliphate, the most injured guy in the bunch right now. He's like, I'm fine. 'Tis but a scratch. I mean, the longest stage race you've ever done, Alex, is what?
Every day is becoming the longest stage race I've ever done.
So up to this point it was what, 8 days, 7 days?
At this point it was 8 days, so now it's 10 days.
With 11 still to go.
11 more to go. So we're about,
And you can't even walk straight.
we're about halfway.
Yeah. Oh mate. Well, you get the Alex Dowsett Hard as Nails award because there's a lot of riders who'd have gone home right now walking the way you are.
Here Tuesday evening in hotel in Cervia, okay? It's possible to do the test also with the cook because you go to the Vuelta.
Grazie.
Prego. So the problem.
More PCR tests.
24! 24!
This is the last 5k today. I mean, here's your finish line, and it's a perfectly nice road that goes here, goes here, goes here, finishes. But no, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, hard right, roundabout, right, left, U-turn, finish. Oh, Giro. Giro, Giro, Giro. Every day there's something. But at least it's flat.
Hey boy, how is it?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. A little bit nervous because today I think we both have an important job for this guy here.
Rick's finally going to do a sprint.
One chance.
Probably going to win it.
Once in a lifetime.
Well, you already proved you're faster than Peter Sagan, so...
I'm looking forward to today, especially because it's in Rimini. And Rimini is famous for... Like, if I want to win a stage, then it's in Rimini, to be honest. You know Rimini?
Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah, but why Rimini? I thought the biggest goal was to be the best rider in Cologne.
Yeah, but Rimini is like... A lot of Germans go to Rimini on vacation, to drink and to make party.
There'll be a Rick Zabel fanfare at the end of it.
So my goal is if I could win a stage there, that maybe a pub is named after me. That cannot get bigger than this.
Would it be an Irish pub? Do you do Irish pubs in Germany?
Yeah, we have that.
Yeah.
Drinking some Guinness.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Did your dad ever win a stage in Rimini?
No, he never won a stage in the Giro.
Oh, and he's never worn a jersey in the Giro either, has he?
Like this
but you have.
Yeah, a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I would be if I was you.
You?
Can you show us your shoes, Matthias?
Well, my shoes are pretty well. You have to look at them. You know, it's the Nimble Giro d'Italia special edition.
They'll be worth a lot of money one day if they weren't so dirty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I did the wrong thing, but you know, if I get from a sponsor such a nice shoe, I also want to ride it. I want to honor it. Rick chose for a different option. He saved the shoes as he's the businessman who wants to sell it afterwards.
Are they light?
Yeah.
Oh, they're very light.
Yeah. think it's one of the nicest shoes at the moment in the peloton.
I'd agree with this. After Bonds, but yeah, I'd agree with this.
This episode is sponsored by Nimble.
This episode is not sponsored by Nimble. This episode is sponsored by Rick Zabel and Matthias Brandley, who are paying big money to feature on the vlog.
With the code RIC15, you will get 15%
of these shoes.
This is where we now head, back towards the coast, to Rimini itself, and that lap around town with all its twists and turns, especially in the last 6 to 8 kilometres. Rimini welcoming a finish of a stage of the Giro d'Italia, believe it or not, for the first time in 60 long years.
You've got 2 big motors of Dowsett and Brindley at the front now, and this is helping out UAE. UAE are sitting nicely.
And here is where that technical funhouse starts. It's left onto this roundabout, left again, followed very quickly by a 90-degree to the right that comes up now. And here is Dowsett approaching it, stage winner the other day. Now here comes the right turn. They're in the right place at the right time here, Israel Startup Nation. If Dowsett and Brindley have the legs to carry them through this, they'll be in a wonderful position for the last kilometre or two. Hodges following him, the young Colombian as well, and Zabel is struggling to make up places. Then you have Elia Viviani, Oldani's in, and it's Kulpama, and here goes Gaviria. He's decided to launch it early. Gaviria on the left as we look at it, but Demar's looking strong, Demar's going again, all the way to the line. It's 4 up for Arnaud Demar.
A very, very quaint little hotel that's 4-star, which could be worse. Today was pretty good. We had a plan. We stuck to the plan. Then UAE had a similar plan, which disrupted our plan, which was fine. That's racing, you know. And Rick was 5th, which was fine. Yeah, obviously we want to win, but there's some. Demar is very good currently. He's very good all the time, but he's very, very good currently. So Rick was pretty happy. It's you know, when the lead out comes together, like we had our plan was there was a corner with 4k to go, and we wanted to take control there because it was so twisty. If you had control there, you could kind of go as easy as you liked. You just, like, that was my job, just to then ride threshold through all these corners, or just a bit under, really. It wasn't actually just come off the gas right early, sort of used all the roads, so as soon as anyone tries to like come up, you do move across, and then they'd block them, and then you move across, and you just not being like dangerous, but just sort of gently moving sort of from side to side, and the corners make that easy because you use all the road when you corner. So or you like if like there was a hairpin, and I made sure, even though it was a right hand hairpin, I was on the right side, and then at the last minute I go left, so nobody can come down the inside of you, so you're forcing anyone to go around the outside of you, and then you can block off the exit, so you can kind of take control there, which we did. Yes?
No, other one.
Oh. No, he's not here. Yeah, UAE arrived. Can't remember if Quickstep arrived. I think Quickstep arrived. FTC arrived. Sagan and a Bora guy arrived. Sagan had a big old swerve in the last like 50 meters, which it's like a huge deviation from the line, which I don't know. It seems like those switches are often only penalised if someone gets wiped out, whereas shouldn't they be looked at even if then someone's not wiped out? But yeah, I don't know. Like that's it looked like a very, very aggressive and abrupt switch left, and if someone had been overlapping a wheel, they'd have been on the floor quite quick. Maybe he saw that it was clear. I don't know, but yeah, just from the little I saw. Anyway, tomorrow hilly as well, very hilly. It could be raining as well, so I'm not going to put my nice skin suit on, and I'm not going to put my nice socks on because I want to keep them sweet for sunnier days. Even though we don't even know how much longer this race is going to last. Snow, high mountains. Well, apparently at the moment there's snow on Sunday's hill, and that's barely over 1,000 metres, so we've got to go up to 2,700 metres at the end of next week, which is quite high. Cataford's getting better, I think. I think he's getting better. Like, he's hard as nails. There's a lot of bike riders that in his state would have just gone home, but it's his first Grand Tour. He wants to finish it. I think he clearly wants to finish it because he's still here, even though he can't even walk properly. So yeah, hats off to him. Send him some love if you can. He's from Canada, so he's very polite.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
There we go.
The wind's blowing, the rain is falling in Emilia-Romagna. Climbing up to Madonna di Pugliano. Started in Cesenatico, going to finish there as well.
What a day. Just, we're racing for Time Cut, which not something you ever want to be doing. Cold, changed clothes so many times. Yeah, that's good. But we got through it. Unfortunately, Cataford's injuries got the better of him. It's a shame to lose him. So, but then we might all be out tomorrow for the next day. We're just taking this year one day at a time because we just don't know if they're going to call it.
Fabio, one thing I want to know: why you crash me?
No, I go right. I used to go right.
I go straight and you go with the car into me. After me in the grass.
No, you go right. That's my car.
After me in the grass.
Unbelievable. I take it right then. This guy's unbelievable.
Who's this? Behind you. Oh, Rick. Back in the quaint room. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that was it today. Yeah, like the pain in the hip was just getting worse and worse, and pushed on as much as I could, but in the end, I wasn't going to make time cut, so I ended up calling the day.
Time cuts in the Giro are usually real easy, like, but we were racing it today and like, we went hard at the end. That was,
yeah, and it was pretty miserable, the weather too.
Oh yeah, wasn't it? That was a day for the ages. But I'll be sad to see you go.
I know. I wonder if you'll move in with Brandley now.
Oh, I hope not, because then I'll might have to fight over having the big bed rather than it's like pleasant.
The
you have
Canadian.
it. No, you have it. No, you have it. Paolo. No, you're alright. What's going on? Paolo?
No.
We have a PCR test now.
Massage?
Yeah, but I think we have to do a PCR test. I don't know what time.
I don't have time.
We'll wait, see what Cyril says.
It was getting worse and worse, so
Okay.
in the end, it wasn't possible.
Rest for next season.
Yes, exactly.
It's okay?
Off season.
Nice.
Off season.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah. For the last 2 years, bad luck with my off seasons, because last year, in the last race of the year, I broke my rib.
Oh yeah.
So I had a broken rib for the off season.
Yeah.
And now this off season, I have an injured hip.
I reckon you'll heal up pretty quick now, though. Now that you're not putting it through.
Oh, after 4 or 5 days off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
When I did, first time I did the tour, I put a hole in my arm,
Yeah.
and I did that on stage 3. Survived until stage 12, and that, it was just stitches holding it together. It just did not heal in the slightest.
Yeah.
And then got home, and within 3 days it had already started to heal up. You'll probably heal up real quick fast.
Yeah.
So. Plenty more Grand Tours though.
Yeah.
It's probably too late to go to the Vuelta, which is good.
Yeah, maybe they'll put me in the Volta.
Nah, it's too late. It's
Got
too
5
late.
days.
Yeah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. So, cool. Who am I kidding? This is the end of the last week. A PCR test. It's Chimo's turn.